I love America, man.
Netflix workers stage a walkout over Dave Chappelle's transgender comments. A group of employees calling themselves Team Trans. I've always said it's about dialogue, it's about having a conversation. They have
Uh-huh.
every right to walk out. They have every right to protest. They have every right to be mad. You just can't call for canceling someone. You do that, you're telling them to shut the F up, no conversation, and there's got to be dialogue. To the point to the point, even Dave Chappelle agrees with what I'm saying. Dave Chappelle heard that Netflix was staging a walkout because of his stand-up special. You know what Chappelle said? Look, man, let's sit down. I'm willing to talk to these people. I may have missed it. You know, I work, father, husband. I don't see everything. But I don't think I've seen any of these people who have come for Chappelle say, hey, I think we need to have a talk because there might be something that you're missing. I love you, Chappelle. Let's talk because you're doing something that is affecting this community and I don't think you know it. So because I love you,
Hold
talk
on.
about it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have to cut you off right there because there was somebody, apparently the organizer of this walkout, or one of the organizers of this walkout. I believe her name Mary Allen Preston, transgender herself, himself. She said that she invited Dave Chappelle to have a conversation.
Okay.
And of course,
okay, good.
She invited Dave Chappelle, but of course Dave Chappelle either didn't respond or wasn't able to show up. The man has a schedule. So I guess he wasn't able to show up or whatever. And because of that, she said, now because we can't have the conversation with Dave, we have to go after Netflix, which is why the protest was happening. Was her explanation for the protest.
Okay.
Great.
Dope. That's
dope. Yeah, we got to get that out
there. That's dope. But I don't see any of the other people trying to have the conversation.
Right.
But I'm glad that she initiated that because
at least she reached out.
Yeah.
A little premature with the protest. Possibly a little aggressive. I feel it is a little bit aggressive.
I don't think
so. If you want to ask me personally, I think it's a little aggressive. I think it's a little bit much. We're talking about a comedy special right now. I want you to think about some of the other things that have been protested for most recently. Just think about it. Just think about the things that have been protested for. Indigenous families. There's George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. There's many other injustices, people losing lives pretty much in mass or either single person. Violence has occurred. Now we're protesting a comedic special, dog. The community, I don't even feel like they were being attacked. Dave Chappelle was explaining his life experiences with people who are transgender. Those are his experiences. That's what he's supposed to talk about. That's the freedoms that we have. Those same freedoms allow people in this community to live the lives that they want to live. Those exact same freedoms that allow Dave Chappelle to be on stage allow you to walk out and express your sexuality freely as well. Once we start taking away his freedoms, just because you don't agree with it, because it's not hate speech. It's not. Once you don't agree with it, once we start taking them, then can we start taking away things from you now? I don't want to see men dressed up like women on TV. Can we start taking that off the TV, please? Let's protest. You feel what I'm saying, though?
Nigga, they cancel your ass real quick.
But you feel what I'm saying, though, nigga? You feel what I'm saying, though, right?
I understand what you're saying, brother.
Okay. I don't know why you have to respond to me like that, but yeah, okay, whatever, man.
Listen, at the end of the day, I get what you're saying. You think it's an aggressive reaction, but you also have to remember the people that you're dealing with. I'm not talking about the trans community. I'm talking about white people. They protested against Tupac. They protested against NWA. They protested against Slim Shady, Brain Dead like Jim Grady. Listen, what I'm trying to say is the reason why they protest against the people that I just named and people like Chappelle is because the reasons you just listed, violence, that's a really good reason to protest. But that's not the only way to damage a community. Right. So they started protesting against NWA because white people started liking it. All the little white kids, they're like, I love this gangster shit, mom. And white parents in suburbia, they were not a fan of that. They did the same thing with Eminem. All I'm saying is you have to keep in mind the people that you're dealing with. So they'll protest for anything. right? So again, I'm not trying to diminish this walkout. They have the right to do it, my opinion.
I am because like I said, it's silly.
Do you feel the walkout? Yes or no? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to tell you there's more silly things than this.
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far, you have to like. Please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000, and we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.